Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here joined with Inti Campo.
Good morning, people. How are you?
And man, the season has ended with a hot dog to my face. Oh no! I can't believe it. Oh man, today we're gonna be talking about the Bitcoin TA, what's going on with the dump. Is this the end of Bitcoin? And also we're gonna go over the Bitcoin D, and not the big D that they shoved up our. I mean, I'm talking about I'm talking about the dominance chart, right? And then we're gonna also do some altcoins, right? Because a lot of them are just dumping. And hey, you know what? It's time to look for some deals, right, on altcoins. And then we're gonna go into questions and answers. So, guys, before we get on to all of that, Inti has a few words to say.
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Alrighty, let's get on with it. Let us begin.
Yes. Hey, did you publish the video showing the mess we had here?
Oh yeah, you know what? That big mess of no, I did not actually. I didn't show off the garbage and stuff like that. I didn't get to that, but you know what? We'll do that another time. But there is another video where Chris is up. Chris, who is a new employee of ours, or planning to be a new employee of ours, and he just did a video, redid the video of yesterday, and I uploaded it to my backup channel. So check that out. The link will be in the description below. All right. Looking at the weekly. Oh man, did you have to? Yeah, you had to. We got too far away from the 13 AMA. We're gonna have to pull back. Test that, of course, but on the weekly, and I just, I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to believe it. Honestly, I didn't want. I wanted to be. I honestly wanted to be a moon boy. I had moon boyish dreams and hopes when the reality was I knew that it was coming back to test 11,100, and the reality is I knew that when it did, right, if it tested it again, it probably would break it. And yeah, well, didn't make a trade on that. I was moon boyish all the way, I have to admit, and I got stopped out. Anyways, life moves on. The life of a trader, you grow, you learn, and you make mistakes, and you adjust, basically. All right, so do we have more down? Unfortunately, that's a question. That's the burning question. We'll get to that in a second. Let's go to the daily. Oof. 20% down from the top to the bottom. Oh my gosh. Really? I should have saw this coming. Right? When we failed up here, came back to the 61.8, right? Mountain Man got paid big time, right? Look at that. Right from, it came right up to the 61.8. Mountain Man hit that 61.8 and he's paid. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. All right. Well, that's just the way it is. So where are we going from here? We're bouncing off of obviously some key resistance support levels here. I'm a little concerned because I felt this the 10,400, 10,500 level was key support, and we're struggling to get back above it. And as you can see, we're being rejected from the top level of this of what I was considering support, and we just blew through it. And yeah, so look for, unfortunately, more downside. Oh no. I don't want to believe it, but yes, that's the way it is. Oh boy, it's tough. But hey, you know what? We have to let the market tell us what's going on, and not tell the market what we want. And so, yeah, that's the way it is. Let's look at the 4 hour and see what the 4 hour is saying. See, maybe we got some divergence or anything happening. Nope. The 4 hour looks like it wants to get close to the 13 MA and say, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Oh man, no. I wish I had some good news here, right? There's nothing here to say except, yeah. Hello, 9600. We're gonna see you in a few minutes, and yeah. Maybe not today, but sometime soon. We're going to head to the 9,600 level. But the good news is, right, I really think that we will see a bounce. It's possible that we can go all the way to 7,000. It's not impossible. No, it's not impossible. But I really think, right, heading back to the weekly. And I'm hitting the wrong screens. Heading back to the weekly, I really think that we could bounce off of this downward trend line on the weekly scale of Bitcoin now. That means we might see the $9,000 level before we actually start to bounce. So consider that as well. Now, got a lot to go. It's got to clean itself up a bit, right, before it pounds us down even more. Doesn't have to, but I think it will. It will, turn this 4 hour will turn, move a little bit higher, maybe get to the 50%, and then roll down on the Willy here. So as for the MACD, well, you know what, and the RSI. Hopefully, when we do roll up, we roll up a little bit more higher. And then we dump down to 96 and then create the divergence that we need in order to turn this thing around. All right. Looking at Ethereum. I don't want to look at Ethereum. I know I didn't want to look at Ethereum. Oh, wow. Wow. We've bounced off of the lower level that I considered the lower bound. Did not listen to this trend line here. We're just yeah, okay, whatever. We blew through that trend line on the 4 hour, and well, at least we bounced on support here. This support line now at the 70 between the $370 level. We test that one more time. I don't know if we're gonna hold it. I really don't think we're gonna hold it. So we're gonna see spectacular fireworks if we break that. I mean, we're gonna see Ethereum head all the way to $200 probably. Ouch. And if we're lucky, if we're really lucky, we'll bounce off to the $300 around the $300 level, right down here. That's if we're really lucky. So let's just see what happens over the next little while. Well, don't tell me that's an extension. Ouch. You hear? There you go. There's the 1.618 extension drawn back to. Yeah. Ouch. I don't want to see that. And then a 2-to-1 ratio there, all the way at $250. Oh, yeah. Oh man, we're gonna get some pain, some major pain, right, on Ethereum here. Assuming that we break the $371 level. I'm sure there's no crowd. I'm not pleasing any crowds right over there, right, Inti? I'm sure people in the chat room are hating me, right?
No, I'm not hating you. They're seeing what they think of price action.
They're hating me. Oh man, there's only hate in the room. I could feel it. You sure? Oh,
They say
man.
you're so depressed.
No, you know what? These hands, you see these hands here? They're strong hands, right? I've seen all this before, right? You always want to see prices going higher, right? But that's not how the market works, right? You have to accept what it gives you, and this is what it's giving us: a hot dog. Oh man, poor hot dog. If you missed it yesterday, this is what happened to hot dog here. It went up, right, and within a few hours later, it was back down again from $4,000 for almost $6,000, all the way down to $1. Unbelievable, right? This is the end of, hopefully the end of tokens, right? Did you know? Let me go back to this. How this all worked, this whole yield farming works, just in case you didn't, right? I tried to explain it to Chris, to the new person who's going to be editing our videos and so forth. I tried to explain it to him, and he was like having a hard time understanding. So I'm going to try explaining it again. It's like you take your Ethereum, right? Your valuable real Ethereum, your valuable real gold. I mean, Bitcoin, because it's like gold to me. And then you take that asset, right? And you go, okay, I'm gonna put it here on this contract, which says that I can withdraw it at any time. But if I leave it there, just leave it there, right? And they can't take it. They can't steal it from me, because that's what the contract says. And so it's a programmed in contract on Ethereum, so it's not going to cheat you. So you could trust that you're going to get your Ethereum back. You're going to trust that you're going to get your Bitcoin back. You're going to trust you're going to get whatever token you pledge, right, in this contract. Got that so far? Okay, good. Now, what do you get in return for pledging? Just pledging these tokens, whatever, it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever, right? You get in return, right, some sort of other token that gets generated out of nothing. And then that token, right, is your yield. And you get to go and sell that in the open market for whatever you want. Or, gets worse, you could actually take that token and go and pledge it somewhere else to get another token. Do you see how useless this is, folks? Do you see? Can you see what's going on with that? How useless that is, right? So, yeah, it was a big joke, right? The joke's on anyone who held those balancers, those tokens, those all those tokens, the curve token. I mean, come on, people, come on. Let's use a little common sense here. That's not going to work. All right, let's get on to talking about a particular altcoin, right? Actually, you know what? I hope you guys did. You guys see this? This meme here. I mean, if you don't have any Bitcoin and you're afraid to get into Bitcoin, right? Don't be when it's up at $20,000 and you're one of these people, right? Waiting for 5K, then we're all in, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Roll the window up and see it. Driver, we're done here. Ciao. All right. So don't be waiting on the sidelines, right? Get your HODL position ready, okay? Because it's coming. The big one's coming, right? And you can get it's guaranteed by the Fed and by the European Central Bank and the Japanese Central Bank. Don't worry about it. They got your back covered. All right. So I just recently got this ZIL coin. It just I had a buy order quite some time here, and yeah, you know what I'm doing, right? I'm doing a little old lady style, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about with the little old lady style, you can learn the little old lady style, and I got free videos for all of y'all, right? If you head over to www.davincicodes.net/videos, and there they are. They're old videos, but they take you through everything step by step on how to be a little old lady, how to take your time, get those, right? Be a little old lady with a cane, get those slow gains, right? Because it's not gonna get you rich overnight, but it'll certainly get you get you a lot of money over time, right? And it's a great way to invest in any particular market, or whether it be cryptocurrencies or the stock market. It's best used with venture capital, meaning things that are highly volatile. And because you can always, sell half on a double as it goes up, buy back when it comes down to the 61.8, and buy back at 78.6. Now, of course, you guys are going to see my entry points and probably going to jump in front of me. But again, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. Right? Okay. So I already have lots of coins, lots of ZIL coins, and if you happen to jump in front of my 78.6 buy, I'm not gonna bitch about it too much. But I don't show every single order that I have, of course, right? And it wouldn't be fair for me, right? That everybody's jumping in front of me. Some people have asked in my Telegram group, hey, I want to see when you're going to buy before you buy it. I'm like, yeah, I could show you some of them, but come on. At least give me something, right? Allow me to buy some stuff too, right? All right. So I'm going to check out some other random coin. Let me see here. You know what? I'm just curious. You know what? There's this one coin which I really liked. I think it was called ANKR. They expose, they allow you to create something, create a, what's it called? A node of different cryptocurrencies. I really like that. Really like that idea. I think I might want to get some more of that. And look at that. It's coming down for a discount it's calling all Walmart shoppers here. And I think look at that. Look at me. I'm ready like Freddy to get some more just below the just above the 78.6.
Ready like Freddy. I like that one.
Yeah. Alrighty. How's the sound, guys? How are you guys over there on the live stream, man?
As far as I know, people are saying that you sound perfect, and I'm hearing it, and you sound awesome, and I sound terrible.
Really? Because you know what? I had to scrap my whole what's it called? Wirecast file, right? The settings file, and then rebuild the whole scenery, every scene by scene, all over again, in order to make it work, because it was a complete destruction. And I think maybe, did you still quit smoking? Yes, I did. I haven't smoked since, actually, you know what, I was smoking at what's it called? What was that? The event with Jeffrey Burek, the Dollar Vigilante. I was smoking in Mexico, but once I got back, I was like, yeah, no, not gonna happen, and I stopped completely. And yeah, I haven't smoked since then. So yeah, I've been solid as a rock.
Yeah, what people don't understand is that you are a person of extremes. So when this man wants to smoke, he smokes 3 packs a day, and when he doesn't want to smoke anymore, he just quit immediately. And it's completely unbelievable.
Yeah. It was brutal. It's brutal. 3 packs a day is harsh.
I mean, I gotta give you an applause for that because not everyone can do that.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's easier when you're smoking heavy because you're like, you notice a huge difference when you stop. All right. Again, I'm gonna choose another coin. Let's see here. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm not doing random. I know it's not random, but I'm just curious, right? How's my wifey doing? Oh man, it's still up there. Wow, people just not letting go of the wife. The wifey. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, you know what? I can't get any of this. Can't buy any of this. Wifey up here. No. The wifey's got to come back to me. It's got to come back all the way back here. I prefer it at 88.6, and that's probably where I'm going to hold off for. I want this thing to be like complete destruction. Because you know what? I think the end of these yield farming is coming. The yield farming is coming to an end. I mean, it will be back. It will be back. Right? But it's coming to an end for now. And then once the new blood comes in that doesn't understand that the yield farm is a scam, they will be all over it. They'll be all over it like white on rice. What? You giving me 2,000% yield? That sounds sustainable. Let me get that. Oh man. All right. So, what coins you guys want me to talk about today? I'm looking at that wifey at 88.6. I'm eyeing you. I'm eyeing it. All right. Inti, what do you got for me?
Oh, question and answers?
Yes, well, I'm looking for some coins.
Oh, coins.
Yeah.
You're good. Oof, I didn't receive many altcoin requests today.
Okay.
Which is surprising.
Yeah, I know. It is, isn't it?
Yeah. A couple of people asking for green. Oh, Philson, one of your very loyal subscribers, wanted you to do something else.
Link Marines! Let's get up. Let's get there. We can do it.
Okay, now altcoins start raining.
raining altcoins.
Yeah. They're filling all the chats.
Oof. Do you see something scary there, people? Can you see a little bit of a frightening picture being drawn out there?
Oh, that looks like a big.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It seems someone's gonna get filled soon.
Oh boy, yeah. Oh, that is not good. That is not good, people. This is.
Oh my God, Davinci, what have you done?
What did we do?
What have you done to
What?
the chat?
Oh man, what did I do to the chat?
This is the raining coins.
Oh wow!
It's raining
The
coins.
coins.
It's raining coins. Da, 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 da.
Damn. Oh wow. Oof. Well, okay. Lots of tweets going on. Seems like even the Twitter universe has gone exploding here. Whales are moving. What's going on here? Oof. Bitcoin 10K. Yeah. Lots of people got lots of comments on Twitter. It's game over. Oh wow. Well. Oh boy. Well, you know what? The story of Link is not going away, right? It's got a good story, right? So, we can assume. Let's see here. Is that fib a decent fib? I don't know. Let's see here because there's lots of room to go back here. But let's just find the last cheeky W where this thing took off. And I guess you can say, I'm going to call this a cheeky W that really took Link into the stratosphere, because that's the best place to set your fibs, because I think the market tends to especially when you have a solid project, it will not come back into that area and bounce somewhere in between this 61.8 and between the 61.8 and 78.6. And so I really think that this is probably the best fib level, but technically you could also draw it from here, right? From here and all the way from here, which is all the way at the basement, in the basement. And it would be also correct. So yeah, as you can see, I'm looking at from all the way down here and thinking, hey, you know what? I'm looking to buy anywhere in this area here between the 61.8 and 78.6. I'm happy to buy in that box zone, and it makes sense, right? Because take a look, right? The 78.6 is just before the breakouts of all these big. Hey, you know what? I want to break out. No, I want to break out. No. All right. You can see all these big hums where it tries to get up to this. This is before we got to the top, mind you, and then we created right up to the 78.6, and then finally we broke out. Now, keep in mind this top did not. This has to be drawn out after it happens, and so. Why is it the 78.6 lining up nicely? Well, there is a reason, because the market tends to trade along the Fibonacci levels. So there you go. You can see clearly that the 78.6 is a place where price action might go. Now, if we fail the 78.6, you could see this thing coming all the way to the 88.6, because hey, you know what? There's a lot of traffic here. And there's a lot of people willing to buy Link at the 88.6. So that's, what is that, 40,000 sats, right? But I'm buying anywhere between 80,000 sats down to 54,000 sats. Yeah, I'll be happy even if it goes lower. I'll probably pick a little bit more up and see what happens. Because I think this project is not going anywhere. All right, how's the chat? Is it calmed down now?
Yes. Hey, I'm seeing something odd in YouTube.
What's
know
that?
What it is? I see 857 people watching the stream right now, but only 180 likes. People show Davinci some love, man.
I know. Don't forget, people, man. You gotta, before my birthday, right? Before my birthday. Right, you gotta hit the like. You gotta get to my videos, right? So hit the subscribe button, right? You know, click on the video, right? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I can't see it. Oh, I can't see it here because I'm logged in as me, and so I'm not gonna subscribe to me, right? But yeah, you hit the subscribe button, and yeah, you know. You could be eligible for a very large prize, right? And don't forget to comment every once in a while. You don't have to do it every day, but I do look at the comments from time to time. I don't have a whole lot of time. I just go over them briefly, and then for the day, and then I move on. But yeah, comment, and I quickly, briefly look for. I spend about an hour going over comments every day. I do a video. Alrighty, next coin, Inti. What do you got?
We got a super chat from Mr. CLSLM, and he says, or she, I don't know. Please take a look at EDG, Edgeware. Thank you.
EDG. Didn't they convert over to EDG? Okay, maybe I'm thinking about something else. Okay. Wow, this is a hated coin. Absolute, complete hatred.
Ooh. Ooh.
You sure he meant this one?
Ooh.
EDG?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, you know, it's worth, you know, a small risk play. I think I'll throw a couple pennies at it. See what happens. Right? 0.025, right? And I'll throw a couple pennies at this thing, and probably gonna go to zero. But hey, you know what? I'll take the risk, because it's like, it's so hated, so unloved, yet the volume is not like dying, right? You can see there is someone coming in here, but then it started dying off again. But it's not completely like, oh my God, I got to get out of this thing. So, you know what? I'm going to pick up a small amount. Small, tiny, minuscule amount of this coin and see what happens. I wonder why this... don't tell me I can't get filled. Oh my God. I'm not getting filled. Zero liquidity. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'll just wait. Wow, already. Thank you for that one. I probably won't get filled now. Everybody's probably just going, hey, Davinci's buying that. I'm going to go. All right, next coin. What do we got?
Next coin. Okay, this one is from Rat Poison Pack from Twitch, and he asked for EWT.
WT. Oh, come on, people. Why can't we talk about coins that... Okay, this coin, I can't really discuss too much because it's too new, right? Not much going on, right? And if you want to really get some, right, you know what I believe in. The 61.8, 78.6, right? And that's what you should wait for, especially since it looks like we're going to go through a little bit of a bear market on the altcoins, alt season. But hey, you know what? Let's go over the D and look at what the D is saying, the dominance. And as you can see, we haven't like actually turned around. This the Bitcoin dominance is not turned around and gone higher. We're still ski sloping down. So maybe, just maybe, I might be wrong about the alt season being over. We could actually roll down further, right? But we got to wait and see what this thing does. I expected this thing to be broken through, but it didn't. And look at that. We are still dominating in the alt seasons. So that means maybe we'll dip down for a little while, and then some of these alts are going to pop off. Some of the bigger ones are probably going to pop, and then cause this thing to go further down. So yeah, look to buy some of the more established alts with bigger, higher caps to probably see some movements in the next little while. The ones that haven't moved, at least. All right, next coin.
Next coin. Okay, so where is it? So Avidal Abbas asked for VeChain TA.
VeChain. Wow. I'm looking at my computer, and it's like absolutely like 80% CPU usage. Yes. And that's still, you know what? Yesterday we were like having problems with the video, and yet today it's nothing because I rebuilt it and I just don't understand. But anyways, let's just go over to VeChain because I know you don't want to hear my problems, right? Who cares about your problems? Who wants to hear my minor problems with video editing software? That's my problem. Well, I bought some VeChain because I got paid several times with this thing. It's VET, right? Oh, excuse me. Wow.
Oh, wait a second. Let me just
I do believe it was VET, and you can see what I did right there. Can anybody guess when I was buying? Can anybody guess where that buy order was placed? Anyone?
Yes,
Anyone?
VET. Perfect.
Approximately around just above the 61.8, right? You can see. I want to ignore that particular wick, but let's just see if that wick shows up anywhere else. What? Yeah, the wick does not. I wonder what's going on with Binance, why they have these crazy wicks from time to time. Anyways, right, I bought just above the 61.8 because I really believed in this project. I wanted to get some more just in case it bounced off before the 61.8, and I was right on the money. There you go. Look at that. I probably wouldn't have gotten a fill should I have been on right on exactly on the 61.8. So sometimes I like to buy just above the 61.8 only because I'm feeling like, yeah, you know what, I'd be upset if I missed this one. So I pick up, and then you notice where my my next buy order is at the 88.6. And why is that? Well, because you can see the W here, and then the breakout is just above the 88.6. So, and these coins, right, new coins, basically most shalt coins come back to the 88.6. Most of them, like a high percentage of them, come back to this 88.6, right? And so yeah, so that's why I like to buy at the 88.6. Alrighty, next question, but I wanted to go over one thing before we go on to the next question. My backup channel, and I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to my backup channel, and I don't see my video. There it is. There you go. There's the edited video. And if you haven't subscribed to my backup channel, right, please check out this video and hit the subscribe, because just in case YouTube throws me off of this thing, right? I want you guys to be able to find me, right? There we go. There's my backup channel. I'm just gonna save that, and then I'm gonna also put that in the chat. There you go. Wow, 864. Pretty impressed. That's half of what yesterday, but still. Oh, well, less than, just more than half, but still. Thank you very much for all your likes. And thank you for hitting the subscribe button, right? And thank you for subscribing to my backup channel. All right, next coin.
Okay, so 480 Shenanigans is asking for the N word of this channel. He wants TA on Nano.
Oh boy. Nano. Oh boy, I'm probably dating myself, man. If you know where that was from, right? Say that in the chat room, and let's see if anyone is just as old as I am. Oh wow. All right, Nano. Well, you know what? I love how Nano's on the floor. Take a look. I'm nibbling Nano like crazy, because the reason why is the story, right? A lot of people are buying into the story, and oh, come on, look at that. Bounces just above my my entry level, right? You know what, Nano? Read between the lines. Just read between the lines, Nano. Okay, that's all I gotta say. You missed my entry point. I wanted to get some more of this, right? But
More Mindy?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, wow. Okay, that's from Robin Williams was Mork, right? And that was funny. He was a funny guy. But anyways, let's see see what we can see, if we can get anything lower, or am I wasting my time? Well, I'm thinking maybe, 78.6. We bounced right off the 78.6, so we shouldn't have been surprised there. The 88.6 is also in play. And what also is in play is because this is on Binance, and a lot of Binance coins for some reason seem to have like what I call rage quits. Oh, this is not going anywhere. I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell everything, and they sell everything and then dump it onto the market, and so you end up if you have a buy order at below the market, you're going to get filled. So I think this is due for a rage quit, because look at this. I mean, come on, people got brutalized on this thing, and so don't be surprised if we see a rage quit. But generally rage quits happen when we come back up and then we fall, and we should have had a rage quit by now. But it looks like the holders of NANO are just strong hands, man, strong hands. Because I would have expected a rage quit right here, right after this. Because like, we're going higher, and no. We're going higher, and no. So at that point, you're just totally frustrated, right? So usually rage quit happens about now. They usually get filled on the rage quit, but not this time. Well, I still got some time before this thing, before we get a rage quitter. Alrighty, next question or coin. Inti, what do you got?
Oh, you want questions now?
Either one.
Okay.
Hey, what's this guy saying on Twitch, right? I can't read it because I'm like...
People saying on Twitch?
Yeah, hey Davinci, do you see ETH BTC dump furthermore? Hard. Let's take a look at the... You know what? We're looking at the dollar price of ETH BTC. Let me take a look at that. Of Ethereum. Honestly, so we're at a resistance level, right? So we're gonna probably have to pull back a little bit, and then retest that level. You can see this W pattern here, double W's, right? I mean, that's really some serious strength there, and you can even see triple W's here, right? You can see one here, and then here, let me draw them out for you. Let me draw that out for you. Yeah, you see a Wing pattern here. You see a little cheeky W pattern down here. You see a bigger W pattern down here. So, I mean, Ethereum is like, okay, that's it. We're gone. See ya. No, we're not coming back. Right? So, don't expect much of a pullback. So, looking for the 38.2.
Oops, I think we gotta...
Oh, shoot, the screen. Oh, man, sorry about that. So, yeah, as I was saying, there's all the W's, right? And pulling in the 38.2 back, you can see, there it is. The 38.2 lines up perfectly with a support level here. So don't be surprised if we come back to the 38.2, and you can see there's a lot of buyers down here, a lot of I think institutional buyers ready to scoop it up should Ethereum come back to 3,300. What does that work out to be? 3.2 million sats. They're all about it. All about it. So that's where you wanna if you wanna pick up some Ethereum priced in Bitcoin, that's where you should be. That's where it's at. I wonder, did they put a fork in the top there? Yeah, it looks like they did. Oh, well, it's almost. Not quite, but still pretty brutal. That would have been, that's a nasty top there. So expect this to this create any kind of divergence? No. So there you go. Look at that. There is no divergence. Well, yes, there is. Wait a second here. What am I talking about? There you go. That's not divergence. Oh, look at that. So yeah, this thing's got some room to run. There is no divergence here. Holy smokies. Yeah, man. So don't be surprised if we don't even come to the 38.2. We might only, because Ethereum likes to do that. When it wants to run, priced in Bitcoin, it runs and it doesn't look back. Right? So yeah, watch out for that. Okay, next question.
Okay, a normal question now. Okay, this one is a super chat from Mr. Nick Van Dyke and says, bought DA15 yesterday with surprisingly low fees. So here's the rest of the money I allocated for this buy. By the way, you better not mess up my name. I hope I didn't. Cheers from Belgium.
Cheers, Mr. Belgium. I hope we didn't mess up your name. Sorry about that. We're really bad with names. I'm not. He's not the only one. I'm pretty bad too. All right. Let me just take a look at my coin. Right. We have decided on a particular. Let me just bring up the Telegram group here, and oh gosh, please don't send me messages on Telegram. Honestly, I'm just like loaded down with messages and I just cannot keep up.
There's no help in it, sir.
So we've decided we're choosing between these colors schemes, and let's take a look at what the vote says. Oh, look at that. Fuchsia is right up there with gold, and I like gold. Unfortunately, right? I might. I feel that I'm gonna go against the crowd here, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the fuchsia because it just stands out. You know what I mean?
Hey man, if you do a poll, at least respect the results, right?
Yeah, but the gold is kind of. It works kind of. Yeah, okay, fine. The gold works because I'm a gold, silver, Bitcoin channel, right? Mm-hmm. Those who got the gold makes the world kind of thing. But the fuchsia, man, just, I don't know. It's just stronger. You know what I mean? It's a stronger iconic color than the gold is, don't you think? I don't know. Let's. I haven't decided yet. So, anyways, I'm all over the map. Sorry, guys. Let's take a look. How many people have sold the DJ15 token? It doesn't matter. There's not gonna be a bloodbath here, because one, right? I placed most of the liquidity in here, and it's more than what what you guys have purchased. You guys haven't purchased enough coins in order for anyone to dump this thing in any major way. So, and then even if you all dumped it, it still wouldn't break through my liquidity. So it doesn't matter. We'd have to wait. We'd have to see this thing go a lot higher before this thing actually. I have a concern of people dumping on this.
Everyone say that the fuchsia is better in the chat.
Yeah, everyone says fuchsia is better.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, look at that. People are just buying a few coins, and that's fine, And that's. I think this is all I'm going to sell. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And yeah, we're slowly just moving up. And yeah, there was a little bit of a dump yesterday. You can see somebody just sold off their coins in a panic. I'm out. That's fine. Not a problem. Maybe the same guy bought it all back. But yeah. Yeah, so soon we're going to organize all this, organize a website, and the web page. But you gotta pardon me for it being a little slow, because you know what, I'm going to be even slower because I realized that I've been working really hard, and so hard that I forgot my wedding anniversary on the 2nd of September, and so yeah. Little bit of a problem there. All right, next question, and let's do one last question and call it a day.
Oh man, okay. Before the last question, I must say that there's a lot of super chats that I didn't answer, and a lot that Davinci didn't answer, and a lot of excellent questions in the chat. So all super chats are going to be saved, and I'm going to save the best of the normal questions. You know how it works. And for the last one, I think I would choose a question from Fractalite Zero from Twitch, and says, "Good morning. At what price level would you say Bitcoin is in real trouble? Downside spiral."
A downside spiral?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a level that's pretty bad, and if we look at the charts here, we break the 78.6 from this last top here. There's something majorly wrong, right? Then that's almost at the 6,000 level. That's the 5,700 level. That's also a trend line, a major trend line, which we haven't broken either. We print a weekly candle below that. Something's very wrong. We have to look at the fundamental properties of Bitcoin. Did a fundamental change in Bitcoin occur? Right? But so far, no fundamental change in Bitcoin has occurred, so that's unlikely to happen.
Oh,
oops, the screen.
Oh my god.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, guys.
And that's not your fault. Just your fault. It's my fault. But anyways, yeah. Looking at right here on the screen. Wow, 78.6 right here, as you can see, right? It crosses with the trend line at this point here in our current time period. As it goes higher, right, you could say the 6,000 is the level, but if we print below that, something is wrong, fundamentally wrong with Bitcoin. So yeah, you'd have to find what that fundamental change has occurred. Alrighty, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate everybody who came out to watch yesterday's show, even though it was a big mess. It was like a big gaga. And we salvaged it somehow. And we had like a record number of people watching, even though it was a disaster of a show. And I really appreciate that. So again, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you guys on Monday. Cheers.
Cheers, people. Bye.